Hey everybody, welcome back to Scotty Builds. Today I'll walk you through how I built this goat shelter.
That's all poison ivy?
That is there.
Do it the other way.
That way. Oh.
Yeah.
So the first step was to lay out where we wanted the shelter, and I just did that with a tape measure and some spray paint. This goat shelter is being added on to our chicken run, so we had to bring the tractor in and then set up a temporary fence to make sure no chickens escape during the construction process. Once the temp fence was put up, I was able to cut out the section of the fence that the goat house is going to tie into. Then using some 2x4s as straight edges, I laid out where the holes are going to go. We used the 2 fence posts that are already set, and then added 5 more posts.
The other way. You plug one ear, that's a trick.
The fence posts weren't tall enough, so I extended them with some 2x6s using these lag screws.
How are you doing this one, on the inside?
Yep.
Once all 4 corner posts were put in, we installed the beam that the rafters are going to sit on.
Tell me when.
Go ahead. What?
I'm going to drop the other side a little bit.
What? A little more. Right there. Level?
No, I forgot to space it out on each side. Whatever, you'll have a little more coverage on that side.
Okay. It's a goat house. I mean,
Alright, we just need to pull on this to get a little
There's a little bit of tension in the fence, so to maintain that I had my dad pull on the 2x6 post, and then I drilled it in.
Pull as hard as you can. Ready? Yep.
For the rafters, I'm just using 2x6 spaced about 2 feet apart. We're using sheet metal roof, so there doesn't need to be much pitch. Then we installed girts using 2x4s that the siding is eventually going to attach to.
There's one in the middle, fine.
and so we're good here.
Most dads yell at their kids for holding the flashlight wrong, but when your Scotty builds, he hands you the materials instead.
Alright, I need 3 of the 2x4x8s.
Nice. You got enough on yours?
Yeah.
Now where?
Other side.
It's gonna be so cozy over here. The main thing is those winds coming from here and here. Nice. Are you straight up?
Yeah.
A little more. The bottom?
Right there.
Then it came time for roof construction, and we kept it super simple, pole barn style. We used 2x4s as purlins, and then attached the roof straight to those.
Push it over.
Yeah. More. Right there. Catch this.
You just whipped Rocky.
Gotta bring the back one in a couple inches.
You gonna take it off?
Yeah. What about up here?
Yeah, you got about an inch. Pull your side up. This is a little short on that. That's pretty good.
Is it square?
Well, are the braces exact?
Nope.
Because the overhang is like 2 inches here, and the overhang is 0. Daddy, down here it's not over. You see what?
Well, oh shit.
Hey, you want a Gatorade or a diet?
Gatorade. And a diet.
Huh?
Gatorade and a diet. Good view? Yeah.
Now the basic structure and roof of the goat house is done, and it was time to put on the siding, which was my favorite part. For the siding, I'm going to use reclaimed wood. It's actually the same stuff I used on my bookshelf video, and I got it free off the side of the road. And I loaded as much of this stuff as I could until my ridgeline started to pop a wheelie. And this wood was in really good shape for free wood. On this back side, the siding wasn't long enough to reach all the way to the top, so I had to add an extra girt. And at this point in the project, the final design still wasn't ready, so here I am pondering what the front's going to look like. And this opening is where a door is eventually going to go. The first layer of siding was done, so it's time to add a second layer on top that overlaps. But then I was told the goats were on their way, so I quickly had to change direction and start working on the door. I took a few measurements, made a quick design on my notepad, and I was ready to go. As soon as I got started on the door, the goats showed up. They're super cute, but we'll get back to them later. And this door is actually going to have a mini door inside it. That's what this little opening is for.
Can we hold it?
And the ground was too high right outside the door, but I dug that out later. As soon as the temp fence came down, the goats came in to check out the new crib. Back to installing that second layer of siding. I added some scrap wood behind the second layer to make sure the second layer overlaps the first layer. That way rain doesn't run into the hut. One of the goats got tangled in this fence, but luckily I had a pocket knife ready. Cut him out. And instead of having a plain rectangle opening, I added two 45-degree cuts to the corners to have a tapered entry. And as you can see, you can get stuck inside this goat house, so I had to add a little pass-through wire to be able to unlock it from the inside.
Dude, you are so pro. His Anna, she got stuck in there. Money.
And finally, I installed the finishing touches, a few little containers to store the minerals for the goats, and then a hay holder that I made out of some spare fencing. And that's a wrap on the goat hut. I'm super happy with how this turned out, especially the siding. I love how rustic it looks, and it's also super sturdy, and it was super fun to put together. And I know the goats and chickens enjoy this, so it's already a success. Thanks for watching, and stick around for another minute if you want to see a little surprise I added to the goat enclosure.